Ay, cash.
Like ever.
This is what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna play some real hip hop. Since y'all wanna talk about some real hip hop, let's play some real hip hop.
Okay.
Man. Some real rapping shit. How about that?
Okay.
Let's do that.
What do you consider real rap?
You about to hear it right
Everybody can't go.
Woo!
Black supremacy.
Oh, this is real hip hop right here. Real rap.
Yeah. Let's go.
need to
Like
put you-
Easy Street ain't bad. I'm chilling. Cops still watching me like an interview with Keefe D and Vlad. Podcasts tell me that I should go 50-50 half. But that's tricky cause my bitch got busy with me bad. We went from little dates to putting 50s in the bag. To me getting evicted and living in her pad. Now her wrist lit, the driveway is bitches she can crash.
now. I gotta pause.
Okay.
Because they do have a song together. Quiet as kept. Drake kept that from coming out.
No, we know exactly why Drake that shit coming out, dog. We know exactly what.
Cause that nigga was on that doing this.
And she ain't spent a penny since 2016, yeah. Who knew this raw shit would make y'all ungrateful? When I swept the grams off it, it was a deal on the table. When I walked in Def Jam, it was a meal on the table. Had these rappers looking stupid like the bill on the table. AMG Benzes and diamond rings. And I could see behind the scenes when rappers living beyond their means. Y'all was shook ones, but we was prodigies. They gon' have to call my biography quantity over quality. Consciously, they can't conquer me, no. So your mind can't possibly be on stopping me. Since the streets had adopted me, I've been
Trying to turn it out. Get the fuck out of here. That's not how you rap.
Speak the floor. No, he said he's switching up for y'all. He with Def Jam now. He got switch the floor.
Yeah, man, try to turn to Slim Shady. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, since y'all
real
talk
rap.
hip hop, that's hip hop. Let's get right into it, man. Episode 42. I'm gonna have to chop it up since y'all gonna start off the debate, off the camera shit.
I mean, we ain't have a choice.
Go ahead, man.
We have a choice.
We got some breaking news.
We have a lot of breaking news.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of breaking news. Oh, let me pull it up right now.
We got the boy Jermaine. Is J. Cole hip hop? You said what? Why he be singing too? He got a whole lot of singing songs.
He got nigga be harmonizing, though.
That nigga be
He
singing.
be harmonizing. Like
She shallow. She shallow.
He's
But
not
yeah.
coming out with
whole singing albums.
or songs.
Okay.
He got some whole singing songs for sure. He
Where
definitely
J. Cole singing the whole time.
Yes. Hello. I listened to that 2014 portion.
That shit's hard. But yeah. Episode 42?
Episode 42.
2020.
Shout out Jackie
I'm about to say
Robinson.
2024, but
I Jack, I Rob. Alright,
Listen.
that's trash though.
I'm Jackie Robinson. Except when I dodged, when I said I run base, I dodged
I
the pin.
dodged the pin.
Yeah.
Corny ass
Come-
nigga.
Yeah,
we
you hater,
let
dog.
that shit go.
You hater.
Yeah, man. J. Cole has just been named as
Complexes.
from Complex 2023's Rapper of the Year.
Hot take.
He deserved it.
Yeah, okay. I
He
know what you're
deserved
saying.
it. I
Yeah,
ain't
no,
got
he
time.
was going. He
That was
went
easy.
crazy. Yeah, he was going crazy.
That was easy.
If they gave it to anybody else, I would have been like, alright, that's hate.
We got a list of his accomplishments or his standouts. The first person shooter, man. His first Billboard #1 song off the Drake album.
Hey, hold on.
What?
Drake had to think about that. Drake was confused about if he was gonna put that one out too. I bet Drake was like, I can't keep letting these rappers just do this to me. But it's J. Cole.
He was smart about it though. He tried to change the deflect and throw in a Michael Jackson. She won't give a fuck about that.
He did. You see on that second verse, he had to come back with a second verse.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped on that motherfucker.
He sure did.
And he went on a rampage after everybody started calling his ass out.
He had to drop 5 more rap songs at the end.
J. Cole also dropped Evil Ways with
Drake. Yep.
Drake. All My Life. Shout out to Lil Durk, one of his biggest song to date.
It is.
The Secret Recipe was very controversial. Shout out to Lil Yachty.
Because you could have stayed off the track and just did the
for
production.
sure. Easily.
Yeah, because J. Cole killed that verse too.
He did not drop his own project, so for him to get this award, well deserved for just on features alone. Very Lil Wayne-esque. 08,
Very
07, 09-ish.
I'm gonna just have everybody track and kill you.
Notable features also Summer Walker, since we're gonna bring in the ladies into it, Nicki Minaj. Yeah, J. Cole, he deserves this shit. Best rapper for sure. Now, it got a lot of hand when they started bringing in K-Dot into it. But as of right now, I think this is well deserved as far as him being.
Why do you feel they got a little out of hand when they mentioned Kendrick?
Because every time Kendrick drop, the same shit go. They say the same shit about him. Oh my God, this is most creative. He's the best out of the big three.
Okay.
They say the same
It's
shit.
too much of a back and forth.
They're trying to act like J. Cole just to set himself apart. He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't. Because soon as Baby Keem dropped that fucking feature, this shit was World War III.
But
so let's stop it.
Well, you know what
Let's
happens with Kendrick, right? Kendrick will get on one feature with one person, Baby Keem, or drop his album and then go away.
That's true.
You know, you got like what J. Cole did. You know, remember the year before he was doing the feature run. The year before that, he dropped his album, and his album, which from there started that features run again too. So I mean, I think that's where the only thing that I could say a little difference is because I right now when it comes to straight rapping, I take Drake out the conversation. Like, all right, whatever.
Oh, he's officially out now because before it was.
It is, but you got to think about this. To me, you know, right now, like what Bing just said, to me, it's not quality over quantity at this point. You know, you got to like understand. Don't get me wrong. Like that, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers from Kendrick wasn't my favorite album, but that was a quality body of work.
Correct.
You know, he had on a wide array of songs too.
Correct.
You know, just from just straight pure rapping and giving you substance to songs that you can play outside.
Correct.
You know,
shout out to Kodak on that.
Exactly.
But yeah.
And so, you know, same thing with J. Cole. J. Cole's gonna do that on that off-season album. He did.
He had no hits on that, no outside hits on that though.
Well, to me, he did, but I mean, my outside hits might be a little different. I still want to hear like Cameron, Jim Jones.
I mean, I'm not hating on the project. It was a great project. I'm just saying.
But I'm saying
but
like production wise, you know, the sound of it. Yeah, it can be played outside.
This shit too easy for me now.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then you have Drake where. All right, cool. All this can be played outside, but where's the substance at any point in time?
It's fair.
You know,
that was a critique for him all year long.
Exactly. It's still like the quality part of it. Like, all right, cool. You're dropping. Like, we know exactly what to expect from Drake. We don't necessarily hear bad music from Drake. We just not gonna like it. But there's no quality in it. So now I kind of take you out of that part. Like, all right, you're just gonna put out just music to hear, which is why I understood the Most Def thing where it says music in Target. All right, it's cool. It's good to listen to music.
I think, I agree with that. I think Doja Cat had a great argument for that as well.
Doja Cat did.
I mean, if we keep it at 100, and she kept it going this year with the features on Jay-Z's soundtrack and 21 Savage. And she is by far the best woman rapper.
Easily.
And she's getting on songs with dudes and out-rapping them.
Easily.
It's showing hints of 2010 Nicki Minaj. But
it is.
That's neither here nor now. Yeah, I think 21 could have been thrown in that conversation. They got Gunna as an honorable mention. Killer Mike dropped a great album.
He did.
I think clear and by far, it's interesting that Drake isn't in that conversation that much music as he dropped, but okay.
But I think, again, where you go from with the quality part, think about who dropped. You know, all right, cool.
Westside Gunn wasn't in either.
I understand. That's my guy.
Okay.
That's my guy. I love Westside, but I mean, come on, though.
All right, cool. Okay.
Yeah, but think about this. All right, with that still being said, Drake wasn't in there with as much music he dropped, but look at the quality of like the Gunna album. Gunna was actually talking about something on his album finally.
Yeah.
What was that? I mean, we haven't heard really Gunna talk about much, to me at least. But
Nicki Minaj might have won Best Rap Album of the Year too. By the way, she might have came in late.
Think so?
That album had impact, man.
Okay, it did, especially that everybody's still going.
And
they playing that other joint.
Fuck the club. But,
yeah.
I mean, shout out to Nicki. Props to her.
So, I mean, like Gunna, he dropped a quality album.
Yeah.
Killer Mike, we know how Killer Mike raps, but this is one of his biggest projects to date. So, it was quality music. It was
6,000, Young Thug.
And he had substance with his music. So, I mean, to me, that's where that Drake conversation is like, all right, cool. When are we gonna get something different from Drake as far as substance? Like, we get it. You're gonna put every type of song on your thing. You're gonna touch every type of person with every type of listening crowd. But when are you gonna say, all right, say something about anything?
I guess that's yet to be seen. He said he's taking a little break.
I mean, he could have said something about he's Jewish. He could have said something about the Israel and shit like that.
He hasn't mentioned his Jewish heritage in years, bro. Just saying.
I'm just saying.
Just letting you know, I don't think we should be holding our breath on that.
No, we're not. But I'm just saying anything. You know, anything of substance.
I mean, shout out to J. Cole at the end of the day.
Definitely. He just
I think Complex is a lot of controversial lists they do, but this year they definitely got it right.
Mm-hmm.
By far the best. And he popped out at a lot of festivals, a lot of shows,
yeah.
and he's getting the biggest reactions
Ever.
doing 2 or 3 songs at a time, and even popped out with Janet Jackson. I mean, amazing. Popped out with what's his name? Cardi B, Lotto, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
So J. Cole, he's definitely in this biggest superstardom era we've seen from his career so far, and that is years coming.
It was years in the making. Like
he's he's been providing quality shit. I do think he's a lot better now than he was, and a lot more digestible for listeners than he has been before.
You think he had? I mean, of course, you think it's a different time and whatnot. You think he had that like Nas effect type thing, where you know how like remember his first few mixtapes, we loved it, right? And then like his albums came, it's like, yo, this is just really not it. Like, you know, the beat selection isn't it, or maybe the songs wasn't it. And then now he's getting to that quality of not only rapping but having really good songs, really good production. It's like how Nas first dropped that the first Hit Boy album, the first like 2.
Yeah.
He dropped that album like, all right, finally Nas, like not only are you rapping, these songs sound good and the production is good. Like that part.
I don't know, because I think, if you honestly take the tainted reputation from Nas came from Jay-Z. If you look at Nas' career, he's been dropping hits.
Yeah.
The entirety of his career. Mm-hmm. Life is Good was a great album.
It was a great album, actually.
Goddamn, you got the shit with Genuine, that was a commercial success. You got One Mic. You got A Made You Look. He's been dropping club music as well.
Yeah.
He just got that bad rap
because
Jay said that bullshit. That's what happened. Because we can look at Jay-Z's career and everybody can nitpick and all that shit too, so it's the same shit. But I don't know. I think J. Cole honestly has gotten better. I don't think it's the Nas thing. I think he just has gotten with different producers. He's not doing all the beats himself. And the Cameron shit was amazing. He's getting on songs with people that we would not have expected him to rap with.
I agree.
And all that. So yeah. Shout out to J. Cole.
Shout out to Jermaine. You want to keep talking about music, man? Talk about
what we got.
So I didn't see this because, I stay out of white people's business, especially white women. But Madonna.
Oh yeah, man.
She being sued.
Let me read this article. This is Fox, and I thought this was amazing content. This damn near a Black Mirror sketch. Madonna has been sued by concert goers for allegedly starting the show 2 hours late. Negligent misrepresentation.
That's hilarious, by the way.
So the class action suit says the musician's celebration tour was advertised to begin at 8:30, but Madonna did not make it into the stage until 10:30 p.m. on all 3 nights at the Barclays last December, and it was a breach of her contract. Patrons say they were not only disappointed in how long it took, but they also were extremely tired and did very poorly performance-wise at the jobs the next day. They were late for dropping their children off at school, and they are very displeased, which resulted in the lawsuit.
So you're telling me, as an adult, you stayed out a little late, so you're a little too tired, and you can't get your kids to work. Kids to school, you perform poorly at work.
The kids shouldn't have to suffer what Madonna's doing
at all.
The kids didn't deserve this bullshit. I love it, man. I love it, and I think this is scary because Lauryn Hill has been doing this for years.
That's what I was gonna bring up. I just didn't want to, dog power on our black woman. But she's been doing it forever.
The whites to the blacks.
Ever.
One goat to another goat. Lauren just went on a rampage saying y'all lucky she even showed up.
Yeah. So, like I'm a president. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed y'all with my president.
I agree with it, but I probably would have filed a lawsuit too.
Definitely.
But been tired at work on a Monday. It's just disgusting.
It is the worst. It's one thing to do it on a Wednesday and Thursday.
Ain't enough coffee in the world that's gonna make you feel any better about being in this bitch on a Monday after you stayed out too late. So yeah, sue her ass, man. She can get a little.
Well, you know what
$200 or some shit.
What I hear might be the difference. What I feel like might be the difference is like you look at Lauryn Hill's joint. Lauryn Hill has always been at concerts where she's like the last performer and not just the only performer.
Correct.
So if you go into Madonna, it's like you going to a Kanye show right now and nobody comes out except for Kanye and he doesn't show up until 12.
But Kanye does that too.
Exactly.
He will show up late.
But I'm just saying, like, I feel like that's a big difference right there. Is you being the only performer and showing up 2 hours later. It's like, all right, my guy. Like, you ain't even have nothing to hold us over. We just looking at each other, mad crowd and noise. Like, I ain't want to hear this shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I think it's lawsuit season, it's union season, and they just jumped on the bandwagon. She just happened to be a victim. I support the movement, man. Keep on these fucking industries and these celebrities' heads. They not that important.
I agree, and keep suing white people, man.
I don't give a fuck what hits you got under the belt. I'm suing your ass next time you show up and you're not in compliance with the contract. The tickets say 8:30, dog. Niggas shouldn't be still getting their fourth beer at 9:45. I'm cooked. I'm ready to go. This shit was supposed to be over with.
I'm bloated, dog. I've been peeing like 14 times.
I done seen T.I. get booed at his own concert because the nigga showed out late.
Yeah.
They said bring the B.O.B. back. We ain't heard this shit in 10 years, but it's better than you. Niggas started cussing the crowd out. We don't give a fuck. We walking out. Fuck that 24, man. Rubber band man and all that. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I'm tired. No, it's a classic. I'm just saying, I don't want to hear that shit when I'm tired.
Oh, no.
That's some shit you gotta have the energy for that.
You gotta do that shit on a Saturday night. Friday
Bring them
night.
out? You kidding me?
Don't bring nobody out, nigga.
11:30 on a Monday? No, sir.
The DJ playing
They replaying that shit. The king here, nigga. Where is the?
God damn.
Where is the exit, nigga?
Sing that shit from the backyard or
I'm
something.
tired, man. I'm waiting. I'm trying to beat the traffic. Hell nah, dog.
Concert traffic be worse
It's
too.
disgusting, bro.
You fuck around and sitting there for another hour.
I hope you didn't Uber.
Oh no, that
I
shit's
hope
done.
you didn't Uber because this shit getting canceled
You
3
know,
or
it's
4
funny
times.
about that. I went to a game and the Uber canceled on us like 7 times.
Oh, bro, you can't do it at the games, dog.
No, I had to walk. I had to walk to the hotel. Nigga. I was like, all right.
They hitchhiked like the 70s. Yeah,
I felt like a whore.
We got any more music or we good?
We good on music.
Shout out
Benny
to
the
Madonna's
Butcher.
fans.
You know what I'm saying? Benny the Butcher drops on the 26th.
Yes, he drops this Friday. Very excited. I'm looking forward to it. He dropped a couple singles. Big Dog with Wayne.
That was actually hard.
And Brian.
How'd you feel about that?
It was cool. Both of them. I mean, neither one of them really did it for me, but I'm looking for the album cuts. I know he'd be dropping the singles. He's trying to separate himself from the Griselda.
Yeah, and I think
it's his first shit on Def Jam.
So it's gonna be a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different. Where you kind of have to drop a single. You know, you got to build up anticipation, have a rollout.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's been on different. Like he did the Joe Budden podcast. He did Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he did the freestyle joint. So
yeah, man, I like Benny. He definitely brings me back to the Lord willing to re-up gang days. Thank God we got to push his solo career out of it too, because Push has been phenomenal. But yeah, anybody that can rap that well with production that good, with Push is probably a level up because it's a lot more seasoned.
Yeah, definitely.
And his team has been, come on, man, started with Pharrell and Ye, but I think he's in that vein. He definitely don't come with the same amount of swag and all that shit, but he does have a very smooth, intentional flow. Them niggas ain't got that shit. They just lost 2 bum ass niggas.
They did. I can't again.
Yeah, but shout out to Benny, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I am.
Any predictions for who you got having a breakout year or a standout year, album of the year coming up? Who you expect to drop music before we close this out? Who? Coco Jones. That's a good one.
That is because I am waiting for her.
Because her momentum kind of
died down.
Matter of fact, shout out to Money Long because she got this new hit, that song, and people have been playing the fuck out of that. So shout out to her. Called Made for Me. Shout out to Money Long.
Yeah, because I would like to hear Coco Jones come out. Like you said, her momentum died. I do think that Benny's
hot takes, wild predictions.
Well, not really wild because I do think Benny's gonna do well, especially like he's finally gonna get like the mainstream airplay finally. You know, based on that. I am looking forward to seeing like a J. Cole album again. You know, it's been about 2 years.
Yeah, he dropped 2021.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know. I know Future album's supposed to be coming out.
This is the longest he's went without a album too, since he's been actively dropping studio albums.
Yeah, so I am interested to see what that sound like again.
I like when Quiet Future though. He definitely gave us a much needed break.
Because he was dropping.
He was dominant last year too.
Yeah, he was, and he drops a lot.
Yeah.
When he drops music, he drops a lot of music.
He's getting older too, man. He's slowing down a little bit. Man.
You think? I know you're a fan of him. You like 42 Doug. You think he's finally gonna?
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm glad you said that. Looking forward to 42 Doug. Definitely one of my favorite Midwest rappers. He has a very unique sound, great production always.
Always.
Great flow.
That's CMG campaign.
He just had the Welcome Back concert, Welcome Home Doug. I'm predicting a Baby King project, contender for album of the year.
Okay.
I'm going Baby King. I think we're going to see a competition between Lil Baby and Gunna's projects this year.
I agree.
I definitely think Gunna cannot stay quiet too long because he just dropped that bum ass single that nobody cared about, the Bachelor shit.
It dropped in November.
Yes, it did. Nobody cared.
Because I didn't even know that it came out.
Nobody cared. And they've been dissing Lil Baby snippets and he dropped like 3 singles like in the last month or so too, and them shits was all garbage.
Yeah.
WizKid just dropped the EP. That shit was fire, phenomenal. Burn the Boy the fuck out of here.
I say when did Burn the Boy drop?
Burn the Boy can't fuck with WizKid. I'm sorry.
You don't like it
was the last project.
Yeah,
that shit.
Last year, 2 years ago.
I told you. Yeah.
Yep.
No, that was the last project. That wasn't last. It was I told you.
Yeah.
And
so,
that shit didn't make no noise.
It didn't surprise me, and
I'm looking. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking forward to Chloe Bailey. I need her to show me something.
I need Chloe.
I need Chloe to step up.
Her last project didn't do it for me.
Chloe and Haley, they coming out with Weezy together.
Okay, I'm with
that was.
She dropped the baby.
Yeah, she did drop the baby. So now I'm
baby
drop an album.
She gotta get the motherfucking in shape and all that.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely don't want to hear a DDG project.
Well, it is some.
Yeah, get that.
Decent song.
Yeah, get that.
Frank Ocean has been teasing snippets lately.
He has. Now, one of the snippets that he had was trash.
I don't know which one it was because all the shit I heard was fire.
Okay.
I ain't never heard a bad Frank Ocean.
I have.
I ain't never heard a bad Frankie O song.
The Weeknd. The Weeknd has been teasing his third.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, he has.
He's been. Yeah.
Because he just been touring, but that is supposed to be a trilogy between After Hours, Dawn After Dawn. I mean, Dark After Dawn. I mean, the Dawn FM.
Dawn FM, yeah. A lot that wasn't well received, and that's one of my favorite songs on there.
I like that album.
It wasn't the beta. It wasn't the greatest. Especially
it wasn't.
Following After Hours.
After Hours was great.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. So I want to see what this third project gonna sound like.
Oh yeah, and we got Meg gotta come this year. Mm-hmm. Meg gotta drop.
She actually just speaking of that, she actually has a song dropping. I think Friday.
Meg gotta drop. She drops a single, Cobra.
She has a song.
Mixed reactions. Meg gotta do something. For a lot of these artists, it's make or break years. Roddy Ricch is over with.
Oh yeah.
Roddy Ricch is done.
No, like done.
Lil Nas X is done.
I told you he was done though.
You did.
Yeah.
Roddy Ricch is over with. Who else is done?
Meg drops on the 26th. She got a song called Hiss.
Okay.
So
I guess
the Cobra theme.
Okay. Uzi got to drop.
Uzi does have to drop.
Uzi has to drop. It's not a make or break it. Oh, City Girls.
I think they might be done.
City Girls, y'all on the clock.
They might be done.
City Girls on the clock.
So I think all girls are on the clock because what about Lotto?
Nah, Lotto's been killing shit. You crazy?
I haven't heard Lotto in a minute.
Lotto had a big 2023.
She did have it. You're right.
Crazy.
Right. I take that back. Wasn't that the album that she just dropped her 777 album, right? Was that last year?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so. Let me double check. Nah, Lotto's definitely probably one of the hottest women, if not the hottest. Freestyles. She just did a cypher. Who?
Oh, 2022 is what she did. Jasmine Sullivan?
Jasmine Sullivan, yeah, she took some time off. Rest in peace to her mother.
What Ari Lennox gonna do except for complain? It was 2022 that she dropped that.
Lucky Day gotta show me something. Deadbeat mother.
Hey man, Giveon.
Oh, Giveon is out of here, man. I don't know what the fuck Giveon.
Yeah, I don't know what he got going on. So I mean,
Glorilla's on the clock.
Ooh,
Glorilla's on the
she
clock.
Might be, she counting her days.
Yeah.
I need Lola Brooke to drop something.
Lola Brooke, I mean, she just did. They didn't do nothing.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh yeah, and my girl Flo Milli has some momentum going into this year. Mm-hmm. So that project got to talk about something. Got to capitalize Flo Milli.
What about your girl Omeretta?
Omeretta sour? Drinking it?
I don't know that.
Omeretta's done. I mean, a lot of these folks is done, man. But yeah. That's all the music we got?
That's all the music we got.
Free Thug, man, if he comes back this year.
I need A Boogie to drop.
A Boogie is done with too. He's New York now. It's over.
Think so?
New York only.
Same thing with Roddy.
Yeah.
Well, Roddy, I think he's been on.
It's New York only.
Yeah.
30,000-40,000.
Yeah.
Local
Y'all
hit.
ready for Usher Super Bowl?
Oh, thank you, Usher.
Yes.
Usher's album is dropping next month.
Right
the day of or some shit like that. Yeah, I forgot about that. He had a huge 2023. Thank you for saying that. He said the performance is going to be very R&B based.
Which is going to be.
Now,
is that new?
I don't know what he means by that. What you mean is that new?
That's not how. Well, you know what? I take that back. It might be
It's
a little
usually more poppy.
Poppy, yeah.
It's
So
more poppy.
So he's gonna go into his real like confessions bag, my way bag, 8701.
I don't know what he means because he has really, really slow songs.
He does.
Nice and slow, or you gonna go into like you said, the confessions. Part 1, it really ain't the slowest song in the world.
Yeah.
Part 2 definitely got a little bounce to it. So.
But I mean, he got the superstar, the Let It
Superstar.
Burn.
I think he has to. Well, I don't think they gonna do Let It Burn.
He might do Let It Burn.
That's a slow song.
It is. That's what I'm saying. He said
It's
real
a slow
R&B.
song.
Because I mean, if you take away the R&B part, he has to go into the years, the oh my gosh, things like that. So I mean,
I can see Superstar and I can see Confessions.
and then of
You
course I
got
see
it bad.
Ooh,
Are we going? You got it bad.
my way.
You remind me.
Ooh, my boo. You wanna get into some sports?
Yeah, let's get into some sports, man.
All right.
Where you want to start?
Before we talk about the retired player, let's talk about the now current player,
Who that?
Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Durant, is wondering why he's not in the GOAT conversation, man.
Yeah, we got the actual quote, man.
Yeah,
Let me see. Go ahead.
Let me pull
Talk.
up his
You
tweet
got-
real quick.
Oh, you got a tweet. It's a tweet.
Yeah, he was on Twitter, man. Again, that's what he does. Twitter's his thing, and I wonder when he gonna stop.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on.
Kevin Durant. Well, let me think about his career really quickly. Two-time champion, two-time finals champion, scoring champion like 4 times.
Yeah.
What's the quote, man?
Oh, no, it ain't pulling up. I just seen somebody respond to him, but it ain't pulling up. Oh, okay. He said Kevin Durant is confused why he's not in the GOAT conversation. Because I went to the Warriors, why shouldn't I be in that? That's the question you should ask. Why not? What haven't I done?
You want to start?
I think he knows.
Is he in the GOAT conversation? Nope.
No,
Okay.
I don't see that.
What does he mean by that? What do you think? Like top 10, top 3? What is the GOAT conversation? Top
Brady, I'm gonna say he has to be top 3, maybe top 5,
Okay.
maybe top 5.
Yeah, he's not in that.
No, not at all. But what I will say is he answered his own question of why he's not going to the Warriors.
You think that's why?
I think that's a big reason why everybody took that out. I mean, you literally went to the team that you just lost to. Not only that, they just won 73 games.
3-1 down. Yep.
Yeah, you were up 3-1. They came back, beat you, and you immediately jumped on that bandwagon.
I mean, you went on one on that team.
Yeah.
Just saying.
No, I get that, but we're talking about.
I'm saying there's another nigga that damn near got kicked off the NBA.
No,
Go ahead.
see, you know.
No, go ahead.
No, I want to say this.
I'm just saying.
We talking about one person. We talking about one guy right now,
One of
right?
them niggas talking about the GOAT. One of them niggas on the bench. You know what I'm just saying? So
But see, how he's not even relevant to this conversation right now.
clearly he was. He said that he wasn't the only one that was up 3-1. Is all I'm saying.
What I am saying
Niggas
is
was choking.
what I'm saying. They was both of us.
I'm just saying.
Pause. But again, that's what happened, man. I think that's the biggest talk. I mean, that was the main talk for everybody, all the sportscasters. You went to the Warriors after you just lost to them.
I mean, people put him in the GOAT scorer conversation. I would say that.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, we'll get to that discussion later. I just don't understand. Well, I don't know what he means. I don't know what the context was when he's saying, all right, is he saying like, hey, I'm just as good as anybody that's ever played the game? Because they do that with Kobe a lot when they throw him in the GOAT conversation. Them accomplishments the Kobe got ain't comparing to them top 2, 3. Ain't no Kareem, ain't no LeBron, or ain't no MJ.
You're right.
But they be throwing him in the GOAT conversation. KD might be saying like, hold on now, I gave all these niggas 40 and 50.
Because I'm about to say, if you take it back,
And I got 2 rings. And I
Yeah.
got Finals MVP. So what we talking about? I got an MVP too. So and I got scoring. Like, what haven't I done? I get that perspective. Real reason is, bro, my nigga. You ain't got them accomplishments like them real GOATs. Them niggas got 4 or 5 rings minimum. 4 or 5 MVPs minimum. 4 or 5 Finals MVPs minimum. More points than you all time, nigga. Huh? Give a fuck about the Steph Curry got the nigga you on the team with got a closer claim to GOAT status than you do.
Yeah, agree.
We don't know who the best player on that team was. One of them niggas got an MVP in the ring after you.
Definitely did.
After y'all went y'all separate ways.
Definitely did.
Niggas was saying Giannis was putting you in the blender.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were saying when you was head-to-head matchup, and when JT was giving y'all 40, when you was averaging 15 on 30% shooting, when you and Kyrie was getting swept up. Yeah, Udoka, shout out Udoka. But I don't know, man. He has no argument for it. You can say he might be a favorite player. He scores easier than everybody.
Yeah,
I can't tell because when Tony Allen niggas in Memphis
putting clamps on that guy.
I couldn't tell when Klay Thompson was game 6 and niggas. I can't tell when JT was out there.
I agree.
When Kawhi got fucking his ankle blown out when he was busting y'all ass that first game with the Spurs up by 20. The first year you went to Golden State.
Oh yeah, y'all guys getting nervous out there. You had to send Zaza Pachulia out there to hurt
a cheap shot. Dirty bastard. Kevin, stop it. I mean, first of all, your head-to-head matchups, LeBron, he busting your ass every time when you wasn't having Steph by your side. So let's stop it right now.
I mean, if you want to talk about it, the only person that's ever talked about Kevin Durant in the GOAT conversation was goddamn Skip Bayless.
That's true.
And he the biggest LeBron hater, so he had to find somebody. He went from Kevin Durant to Kawhi Leonard. He don't know who.
I'll put it like this, Kevin. There's always a nigga like Charles Barkley. There's always a Hakeem. There's always somebody that was really good in that era that just ain't in the conversation. There was always a Kevin Garnett. There's always a nigga like that. Like, damn, is anybody really better than him for a couple seasons, maybe?
Yeah, then there's Tim Duncan.
But then it's a Tim Duncan across the fucking street.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you talking about. Ain't nobody throwing Shaq as the GOAT.
No, but we know exactly what Shaq did.
And you think you better than Shaq?
I mean, you shouldn't be. Hope you don't.
Ain't nobody throwing Hakeem as the GOAT.
Hakeem got 2 of them things.
Ain't nobody throwing Larry Bird as the fucking GOAT.
That's what white side. He made great white hope.
Best white nigga ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he got to stop it, man. He got to cut it out, man. You done played with the best players in NBA history on every roster, and you ended up with 2 rings. Scratch that, you ended up in what, 4 finals total? First one he lost, and then he won 2 back-to-back, then 3, and he got hurt. Yeah, so stop it.
So yeah,
that's not enough, man.
I mean, you put him in GOAT scorer conversation.
You tell me. I think it depends on how you measuring it, because a lot of people measure scoring a lot of different ways. If you just talking about somebody putting the ball in the basket, I don't know if he's in that conversation. If you talking about how he does it and him being 7 foot, can shoot from anywhere and have handles and all this shit, skill set,
okay,
you got an argument. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of niggas that score more than you, average more than you, all this. So I don't know how we measure. How do you measure?
I mean, it's weird because I mean, like what we're about to speak about, you know, there is. Melo said there's a thing where
at Wells Fargo.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, go ahead, you want to hear that shit?
At all. What the fuck you got going on, man?
Talking about you, nigga. Cut your ass off. Go ahead.
Are you ready? Go ahead, continue.
Go ahead.
Also, he ain't pay for that premium, huh? Melo said it. There's a difference between, you know, being able to score the basketball and being a pure scorer. And I mean, I agree with that. There's people who can just score, but then there's people who at any point in time, anywhere on the court, get a bucket.
Can they though?
They can.
Okay.
They can. I mean, there's one person that where I don't understand what he was saying. It was the LeBron talk.
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna play with you.
No, go ahead, because I am confused about how he said it. Before you say pause there, it was like I don't know where he was saying is he LeBron is or is not.
Okay.
So that's where my confusion came in at.
All right. By the way, this is Melo's in who was this? I don't know this nigga.
Merrill.
This is Merrill.
Yeah.
It's podcast 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
I don't know why.
Melo not even from Brooklyn.
That makes it like,
Technically.
is it length? Is it
So you have guys
He's
that,
from Brooklyn,
okay,
yeah.
you have,
pure shot?
you have guys that are pure scorers. Like you hear a lot of conversations about pure scoring. Pure scoring is like guys that's just gonna figure it out and they just know how to get a bucket in any situation.
Okay.
Those are different than the best scorers and the top 10 scorers and the.
Ooh. So what's your thoughts about that?
It's iffy because I think that a person like Kyrie.
You want to hear his list?
Yeah, go ahead.
are the guys who can get a bucket as well. All right, some guys, this is kind of break it down. Me, KD, T-Mac, AI, Cole, Steph, Kyrie, Larry Bird,
That's what I thought it was.
George Gervin,
Yeah.
Bernard King, Jamal Crawford, like I said, T-Mac, like AI, like these are guys that are like J.R. Smiths, are like, pure, or
You was cool until he said J.R. Smith.
Go ahead.
You was cool until he
Go
said J.R.
ahead.
Smith.
Go ahead.
All right, so all right, I take J.R. Smith.
That was the list of his pure scores, by the way. Get a bucket anywhere.
He named some more though.
He did.
But I'll say this. I get what he's saying with the best scores and the difference. Because, like, look at somebody like Kyrie.
Okay.
I think Kyrie's one of the pure scorers that he can get a bucket anywhere in point in time. But
Okay.
he's not leading the league in scoring.
So tell me the difference between somebody that can get a bucket anywhere, anytime, any situation, and somebody that is the best at getting that bucket. Because it's contradictory.
It is to an extent, but I look at LeBron.
Okay.
LeBron can, if I say, hey, LeBron, go, I need to score, go to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, LeBron has, of course, over the years, again, he's the highest scoring player ever. He's still averaging 25, 7-7 in his 21st season in the league.
Okay.
Arguably one of the best players in the league right now.
Okay.
Like he could, if they weren't so bad, he'd probably be MVP.
Correct.
But you don't look at LeBron as just a natural scorer, which should be, but he just doesn't look like like Giannis, for example. Like Giannis is not a pure scorer. Giannis can go get you. He can go dunk the ball.
No, I get the examples. I'm saying, what's the difference between somebody being the best scorer and somebody that just can get a bucket anywhere?
Honestly, I think it's the skill.
The skill set.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's what it is. It's the skill.
Okay, so if somebody does not have the best jumper in the world, but 10 feet and in, they have 1,000 floater variations, layup package out this world, pump fakes crazy, hook shots, post game, all this.
Yep.
Can they be better than somebody that's decent at that, but a great shooter?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, how does the skill set translate to a better scorer, a pure scorer over somebody that can't shoot as well, but they score better? How is that a more pure scorer than somebody that gets more points than you and is better at doing it? So
I think when you look at it in the league, just basically being able to score from a variation of places. When you look at, like you said, I'm not a good shooter, but 10 feet and in, I can score as much as possible. So I think where you put in the pure scorer conversation is my ability to just be able to score at any point in time, anywhere on the floor. You look at the players, like you said, like the Steph Currys and the Kyries.
But the ability versus the production is two different things.
It is.
That's what I'm saying. So on any given night, I can be the best player on the floor, or I can be useless. Just because I can shoot those threes doesn't mean I'm making those threes.
You're right.
It's a Joel Embiid effect. Is he a better scorer than Jokic? Because I can't tell based off when the playoffs come around, the production.
If you're not talking about playoffs, you're talking about regular season.
Well, what I'm saying, that's when it matters, though.
Yeah, of course.
Because Jokic get MVPs in his fucking sleep. That's nothing to him.
You're right.
When the playoffs came, the niggas walking 30 points
Yeah.
on any defense.
Yeah. But
ever seen.
I don't think that
Joel get to struggling at times, right?
he does.
But Joel's skill set, a lot of people say is better.
That to me, that's
what I'm saying. So
that's
now
to me
you're
that's
losing
iffy.
me.
To me, that's iffy because I feel like their skill set is almost, when it comes to scoring, is damn near almost the same.
Nah, your Joker can't dribble like Joel.
No, he can't. But I'm talking about just I'm saying like the ability to score. Like they can both shoot from the perimeter.
Correct.
You can both shoot the mid range, and they both have a post game. They can score from all three levels with no problem.
Correct.
And like you said, when it comes to the playoffs, the Joker does that shit in his sleep.
In his sleep, right?
We literally watched him do that.
Nobody's calling Joker a scorer. Nobody's calling him a pure scorer. Nobody's even putting him in that conversation.
I mean, that's the same thing with the LeBron conversation.
What I'm saying is, how was somebody a pure scorer just because they... Put it like this. On any given day, I have the ability to have the widest range as an actor, more range than anybody else, right? I got 10 roles I can do excellent in. but I only do well in 4 of them consistently. The rest of those, I'm hit or miss.
Okay.
Then you got a nigga that got range of 5 roles, and I'm killing every role 5 times, no matter what the film is. Which one of us is a better actor, right? Because I could talk about the capability. Oh yeah, he was great in that movie, but he played a similar role and this shit was trash. So that's what I'm saying. How is it more pure, and you can do it anything? How is that of more value?
Oh, I never said it was more
I'm
value.
asking because that's the way he described it. Because you can't say I can do this anywhere at any time. But what does that mean if you're not?
But I don't know if he said that's like what he's saying is the value is better. Because I mean, again, like you said, like the best scorers. You look at somebody like Giannis, who's not outside of 10 feet. It's like, oh shit, here we go.
Yeah.
But within that 10 feet, I am great at what the fuck I do. And he's looked at as one of the best players. Mm-hmm. You have somebody else who's like Kyrie. You think about Kyrie is just, oh my gosh, he's really great at everything that he does. He can do everything on the floor. But how much of a value is it when it's like, today what's your production like? So it's like my ability is great. I can do it. I've shown you I've done it on multiple occasions, but maybe I'm just not as consistent. And
that's part of scoring, right? That's part of scoring, right?
It is.
I'm just saying.
It is.
Okay.
It is. It's a part of scoring. But I can still give you 38 on 38. I give you 38 points on 38 shots.
That makes you more of a pure scorer.
Listen,
I'm just asking.
I did it from the post. I did it from mid range. I did it from the 3. I did it from everywhere.
You got Melo and Steph Curry in the same category that he's saying is get a bucket anywhere at any time. I don't know if I can say the same if I'm looking at the footage from their games. I ain't never seen Melo do nothing on a fast break and been a threat to nobody.
On a fast break? His Denver days, he'd get out there and go poke that joint down.
When was anybody scared of Carmelo on a fast break situation? One-on-one.
When the game was mid range only.
I said a fast break situation.
He used to be on. You want me to pull up the old?
Yeah, pull up the footage.
I can pull up the
When has
footage.
anybody ever been scared of Steph Curry on a fucking fast break? One-on-one. I'm just saying, you talking about get a bucket from me. That's part of scoring.
But hold on.
That's part of scoring.
Is being scared of somebody that part?
Well, I'm saying that the threat is not there. Like
the threat.
It's not a fast break. The only thing people are scouting for is this. That's what I mean. Like if you can get a bucket from anywhere, it's hard for you to scout. We can scout for this nigga if he's on a fast break. Just get in front of him. He got no lateral mobility. Stop it. Same thing with Giannis. Terrified on a fast break. We got to do something. But if he's at a 3, that's what I'm saying. So it goes both ways. That's not getting a bucket from anywhere at any time.
They have. Yeah, hold on.
It's not getting a bucket from anywhere at any time. It's not.
Why is it not?
If he ain't got the ball, how's he getting open? Nigga, he calling for it on the block right here, running off no screen. We don't got to scout for it. That's part of scoring, right?
Give me that. Shit.
Is that part of scoring?
Yes.
Getting open, right?
Yeah, and they are open. If I
told
told
what if a nigga face guarding you in the post? You can't get the ball, right? So you null and void. That's what I'm saying. You confusing me, Melo. You confusing me now.
I got all the highlights.
That's why they said rebound and part of defense, right?
It is.
All right, so you got to get open and get the Melo, knock it off, dog.
Monte Ellis.
Yes.
Monte.
Pure
Monte Ellis
scores.
is
Like they are pure Brandon Roy, Joe Johnson.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm naming names, but these are like
bucket getters, bro.
bucket hitters. And you go back in the day, Spencer Haywood, and some may say Jerry West was at his time.
Yeah.
Pistol Pete was.
Right? Depending on
Space,
who you ask. What we talking about? You're born. That was a pure score. James Harden is a pure scorer.
Yeah. He could get outside, inside, anywhere.
Devin Booker is pure scoring. You get what I'm saying? These guys that are like pure scoring. Then there's guys that can score the basketball. You get what I'm saying?
And that's like more. Is that like a Giannis? Is that like a you give me?
That's a Giannis. That's a Bron. Bron is the leading scorer in NBA history. But it's crazy that nobody will put him in.
Nigga, you just didn't put it.
The bucket giving
But
category.
see, that's what I was confused about.
It's crazy to
Is that a narrative thing or is that like a?
It's a narrative. It's always a narrative.
Because to me, I'm like, yo, if it's 3 seconds left on the clock, I'm giving Bron the ball. Yo, just put your shoulder down, lay up, and one.
Yeah, but I think it just comes from before when people had this narrative, or he didn't want to take the last shot, or he didn't want to take the punch shot, or he didn't want to. He would pass the clutch shot. You know what I'm saying? Like younger, it came from that. So that stigma just stuck with you. So no matter how many game winners you make, if the next time you pass a game winner up, even if you triple the double team,
Right.
you're gonna go, oh, I told you, man. Like it's.
But that's the crazy shit, though, man.
It's the crazy shit. But
If you got triple team,
I hate that he's on that podcast.
Say surely.
He don't know nothing about basketball.
So what he just described, and this is what he said.
Hold on, but that
He
was really
said the
confusing.
difference between a pure scorer is people that get a bucket from anywhere, then you got people that can just score. That's what he said.
But and he didn't explain what the just score
True.
was. That's
He knew he was about to. If he explained this, shit wasn't gonna make no sense.
He was like, yeah, and that's the people who can just score
Just
can go
score.
get a bucket.
What are you talking about?
No, you know, sometimes like everybody doesn't need to speak on everything.
It's just not fair. If you just want to hype yourself up in every podcast, that's fine. Just make that clear though.
Yeah,
Cause you throwing yourself in the category with niggas that's not even remotely related to your skill set. Monte Ellis, what nigga said George Gervin?
yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
The Iceman, George Gervin.
The ice. What are
Finger
you talking
roll,
about? What do you and Steph Curry have in common?
They can score
in
the
playing
basketball.
basketball.
They can score.
Right, just like everybody else in the NBA can score, right? Trash.
Now some people are just like defensive players. I
J.R. Smith.
he can get you a bucket any point in time, anywhere, dog. We watched J.R. Smith have a few of those 10 3-point games.
Right, we seen. Oh, is Klay Thompson a bucket getter? Is he a pure scorer? Because I could have sworn he did the same shit that you just described.
He scored 16
Multiple
points on
times.
11 dribbles.
All right, then. So
He might be the purest.
why he
of
put him
scorers.
in it?
He might be the purest of
My
scorers,
boy, right?
dog.
It ain't making sense, right? They ain't make no sense with that explanation.
He might be the purest.
That's why
of
niggas
scorers,
don't want NBA players talking under.
At
That's
all.
why y'all be making up shit. Get the analysts, keep Stephen A and them in there if y'all gonna be
At
saying
this
shit
point.
like that, because that was ridiculous, bro.
But I still understand the LeBron point. No. Okay. All right. Because I didn't get it. He went nowhere with it.
I mean, if a nigga is crowned as the next Michael Jordan in high school, I'm pretty sure he's a natural born scorer and got more points than you, average more than you. I don't understand how that don't make sense.
He got
But Monte Ellis in there.
just the ability to just Yo, that's like, you know what I'm saying, yo, like for instance, right? Like there's a difference between like the podcasters who be like podding and then like the podcasters who be talking.
That's what I be saying.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of niggas don't get that. Right?
Yeah.
That's how Melo.
That-
that's Melo's. That's his whole dialect. It's the difference between niggas that do it and the nigga that did it but still doing it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Like niggas did it before, but like niggas is still doing it right now.
Niggas is still doing it.
You know, like niggas like, yo, the difference between like, you know, Ja Rule and 50.
Right.
You know, this one nigga was singing and making
You see what I'm
millions,
saying?
and then a nigga came and rap and then started singing.
Singing and made the same money, but it's different.
But it's different.
Hello. Listen, bro. This strike two. This strike two for your mans. It's strike two.
What was strike one?
What's that shit he said about RJ? Hating ass nigga.
Oh, he said he's a bland player. That nigga
He
was
said he going around New York asking niggas about RJ Barrett.
I mean, hold on.
That's what he said.
Oh, so I mean, is he on strike three? Because earlier, you know, we spoke, I think last week or something like that, when he said that during his time, D Wade was the best shooting guard during his prime.
He said during this time D Wade was the best player or shooting guard. What he said?
He said the best shooting guard. I'm gonna pull up what you said right here real quick, because
The crazy thing is you can tell why people were who they were as NBA players.
He said was the best shot creator and best shooting guard in the league during his prime. Let me see if I can play it real quick. Hold on.
How bad he was probably the best at shot creation. When he was on his, arguably, he was the best two guard in the league. Oh yeah, at one point.
That nigga just think like He said arguably. He said arguably.
It was never coming. It was never debated.
No. Because remember those days that
It was never debated.
No. Check this right. Remember the days that the Lakers were just really bad with like Smush Parker and all of
Kobe was
them.
averaging like 40.
Yeah, but they was just bad. They was bad though.
Right.
And so
Right. Yeah. When Dwayne got Shaq, and right after he left Kobe, that's when the debate started. That make a lot of sense, right? Knock it off, right? Your man, that is straight. He out of here, man.
Yeah.
We playing Jeff T next fucking episode, man.
We
playing Jeff T, yeah, man.
Hey, at least Jeff T can admit to all the bullshit that he was with.
Hey, nigga was hating on
Yeah.
Brian Davis.
Yeah, that nigga don't give a fuck. Oh shit.
We gotta close out, man.
Hold on, really quick. We
Go
just
ahead,
had NFL.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out Patty Mahomes, man, the GOAT, man, the greatest to ever do it, the best.
I mean, I think the Bills just need to stop playing against the Kansas City in the playoffs.
I mean, this shit ain't nothing but the Toronto and Cleveland and the Heat. Bro. That's all it is over and over. Really.
Yeah, y'all gotta
It is what
leave
it is,
Buffalo
man.
alone.
It's what it is. And
Shout out Lamar Jackson.
Taylor Swift wasn't finna lose either.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, shout out Lamar too. Shout out
Lamar.
predicted that.
You know, yeah, he did what he was
Shout out
supposed
to
to do.
Detroit.
He did was Detroit. They going up. Hey man, have you been seeing all the memes about Detroit and Baltimore Super Bowl?
Yeah, man. A lot of gambling, a lot of Black and Miles, fur coats.
You know what I'm saying? Cartiers and Buffs.
and shit. Crackheads stealing tires and shit off cars. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
What, Taylor Swift get robbed?
That should be like, well, they wouldn't be in the Super Bowl, if you know. Yeah. But I mean, why not Jack Taylor Swift? Though? She got a lot of bread.
She'll be at the Super Bowl. They let that happen. She definitely is replacing us last minute if that happens. Them ratings will be through the roof. You kidding me?
Yo, it will. Because they don't want no niggas out there singing it, but.
Predictions for next game. Who you got? Patty or Lamar?
Who do I have and who do I want?
Oof.
So who I want to win?
Yeah.
Lamar. I do want to see Lamar get to the Super Bowl. I would love to see that. You know, they continue to knock him about his game. So I just want to finally see him break through and get to the Super Bowl. Like you said, at least Cam got to the Super Bowl.
Cam did get to the
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Cam got to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And they have Mike Vick comparisons, but Mike Vick ain't get to the Super Bowl. So at least Cam
He got closer. He got to the conference championship.
Yeah. So
I want fucked him up. Man.
Yeah, I want to see Lamar get to the Super Bowl. Who I think is gonna win? Kansas City.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes he's really just too good.
Yeah, he's better than everybody.
Yeah, literally, it's not even close. And then Detroit and San Fran. Oh, I want and I hope that's gonna win Detroit. And I mean, looking at the last game that San Fran played against Green Bay, they were supposed to blow them niggas out the water, and they was real.
It's a close game.
It was a real close game.
It's a close game. I mean, you got the worst quarterback in U.S. history playing at the damn helm, so games might be a little closer. Yes, nigga's trash, bro.
I mean, he's worse than Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, this playoffs for sure. Yeah, I got Kansas City and I got San Fran, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And I got him going back to back. This shit is disgusting. I think, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I think once if Patrick Mahomes getting the Super Bowl,
I think the NFL gonna make some questionable calls just for the sake of Kansas City and that Taylor Swift storyline, and then Travis Kelce gonna fuck around, propose.
That'd be
Shit would be amazing. I cannot write a better script than that. So yeah, I exposed the fucking script. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Patty is going back to back. And we got Usher. We had Rihanna last year. Yes, the black excellence will continue.
I mean, barely black excellence with Pat Mahomes.
Don't do that, nigga. My dad black as hell, man.
He is,
Don't do that.
but he the way he sounded, the way he not. Then Travis Kelce white as ever.
Y'all don't be saying that about Drake, but we're gonna close it out right Till next time, man. Like, subscribe, share, follow, all that, man. I'm
Man, shout out to the Knicks. Yeah.
Niggas are good this year.
Yeah.
Too bad y'all the same seed as the last 6 years.